Hello, Professor Edworthy. This is Marcus McGowen, and I'm hoping today that you had a wonderful Easter Sunday. And I know that you mentioned you had a family member that was being baptized, so I'm praying that all went well there. The content or the assignment that we had was to present some forms of Christian content that we engage in. And so I had two pieces of content that I wanted to talk about. The first being Christian rap. So as a millennial, I grew up being a fan of hip hop and secular rap. Not always being allowed to listen and partake in some of the content that is not positive. So I think at a young age, my brother and I got exposed to Christian rap. We didn't really latch on to it until we got older. But when we did, there was so much content, and there had been such a big boost in the Christian rap scene and how developed it had become, especially when it comes to production value and just having a voice out there that reflects Jesus Christ. So one of my favorite artists is Lecrae, and I really wanted to talk about one of his later projects. It's called Restoration. And although it's not narrative from left to right, when you listen to it, you can hear the narrative of an individual who has come into a point in their relationship with Christ where they've started to kind of struggle and they started to fall off and they started to become complacent in their faith. And that's interesting because at this time, while I'm engaging in this course, kind of a beginner level course, I've already taken a lot of different courses at HCU. And I find myself having to interact with some of the base points and base levels of my faith and what that means. And so as I could and often do fall into this rut in my faith, this is a great period of time to reference that album, and it's a great period of time to take this course and to just be invigorated and recharged when it comes to my faith and what I love. And the second piece of content was a movie. It was The Case for Christ. And so as a youth leader, I reference this a lot because in today's society, there's so much, I guess, pushing away from the existence of Jesus Christ. There's a lot of different things and options for people to believe, and for some reason, I think we know that reason. People choose the Christian faith to rebel against seemingly the most. And so I like to use this reference because in the movie is the story of Lee Strobel, who was a writer or something like that, and he ended up trying to pursue take action against or disprove the Christian faith. His wife had become like an avid believer after a kind of miraculous moment that happened with their daughter. And he started to just get so upset with her newfound faith that he decided to set out on a path to disprove the Christian faith without her knowing. And because God is who he is, he chose that moment and that opportunity to bring conviction into Lee Strobel's life. And through the process of him attempting to disprove the Christian faith, he became a Christian himself. And he even became a pastor, and so many things happened through this guy's attempt at disbelief. So it tells a great story of somebody who was lost, a wife who loved their husband and continued to pray over him and believe that God would do a work in him, and then just God fulfilling those promises. So those are my two pieces of content that I have to share. I hope everything is well with you, and I look forward to continuing all the new knowledge and things that we'll learn in this course. Thank you.